What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Inventory review for the weekend of August 23rd to the 26th, and so let's get started. Now, Xur is going to be in his usual location within the tower since his update within the final shape. Speaking of updates, this should be the first weekend ever he is selling exotic class items, so let's go see. Alright, let's take a look at what he has. First off, I guess for the Exotic Catalyst, Fighting Lion Catalyst, as well as the Trinity Ghoul Catalyst, guys, this is insane. If you haven't bought the Trinity Ghoul Catalyst yet, 100% pick it up. It makes a massive difference. Turns the Trinity Ghoul into an ad clearing monster. Alright, now as for the Wormhouse Crown, 62, way too much strength in my opinion. Then we have a 68 Doomfangs with a ton of intellect, which you kind of want because Doomfangs are all about getting your super back as fast as possible, but you also have that 12 mobility, which kind of ruins a lot of it. However, it's still overall a pretty good roll. 65 Claws of the Ahamkara, not too spiky, and then here we go. Okay, so a couple of things right off the bat. It does not have a determined roll. This is just going to be a completely random roll. So Xur's not going to be selling a certain combo that you can pick up on the weekend, kind of unfortunately, but this means that I can buy right now, and then we're going to test another thing. Ready? I'm going to buy this for my Titan, and let's see if I can buy it again right after. I can. So there is seemingly no cap on how many exotic class items you can buy. So that's actually huge. Assassin Horn, no thank you. Let's slam another one right now. So this means that you can farm the crap out of strange coins and then just come to Xur and spend them all, guys. Again, this is absolutely huge for farming exotic class items right here. So again, massive news, guys, and that's how it's going to work. Definitely, it's worth getting your strange coins. Make sure you pick up, if you do buy these, the favor of the 9. That's going to allow more strange coins to drop when doing activities and just let you come back and buy even more exotic class items. So again, that's by far the biggest thing this weekend, is that exotic class items are for sale. And again, there's no cap. You can literally keep farming activities all weekend, come back, spam class items from Xur. Like, that's crazy. Now, moving on to the other stuff here. So for the exotics, let's check out the Hawkmoon. Well, we do have opening shot, which is pretty good with the Hawkmoon. Fluted barrel for the handling and stability. I would say it's all right. It's alright. It could definitely use a bit more range. Then we have the Sweet Business. If you haven't bought this, you may want to consider it because auto rifles are getting a huge increase in power starting in Act 3 next week because of the seasonal artifact perks. Then we have the Wave Splitter here, like a fun exotic, but nothing absolutely insanely meta. And then we have the Colony, which is, it's pretty fun right now after it got a somewhat recent buff. None of these are super meta, however. Now checking the random rolls on the weapons here. Threat Detector Quickdraw is not exactly what I want to see. However, check out that handling. That is crazy. Then we have a Threat Detector Cornered Wolf Tone Draw. I mean, it definitely is going to draw very fast if you're surrounded, but it's all right. Now, we have an opening shot Wishbringer here. However, it is rapid fire. We actually do have the accurized rounds as well and a range masterwork, but I still think you could do better in terms of shotguns. Absolutely not interested in that. Energy transfer surrounded, no thank you. Surplus Vorpal, no thank you. Now, as for the class-specific swords, well, surrounded is absolutely a powerful damage increase, but Thresh is really not what you want. Now, let's check out the armor here. Firstly, in terms of its rarity on light.gg. Alright, so this is an OG set, added all the way back in Season 1, however, it's been re-added quite a few times, so it's a very common set with over 45% of Guardians having this very helmet. Now, let's check the actual rolls here. So, for the arms, 65, but really not too spiky and too much mobility in my opinion. Then we have 64 intellect spike, again way too much mobility unfortunately. Then we have 66 with discipline, and again just too much mobility however. And then speaking of too much mobility, Bungie, of course for the Titan, this is the pieces they give us. Now let's move on to the Warlock. Alright, for the Warlock, again, Solipsism up for sale there as many times as you want. And then for the armor, 63 on the gloves, not really great. 62, a little bit of a recovery, and then maybe too much intellect, however. Then we have 64, big recovery and strength spike. Not a bad piece if you want those two stats, you're making some sort of melee build or something like that. And then after that, 66. Okay, hold on. You got, it's intellect, dang it. So if it was discipline instead of intellect, this would be huge. You still have a massive resilience spike followed by recovery, discipline, intellect. Really not a terrible piece of boots right here. Now, as for the class-specific sword, energy transfer, Assassin's Blade is really not what you want on the Eternity's Edge. Let's check the Hunter. Alright, for the Warlock, let's check these gauntlets. 66, way too much strength, unfortunately. 65, intellect recovery, not amazing. 65, really not too spiky at all. And 66, massive mobility spike, which is awesome. But then again, you have the next biggest spike is strength, which you really don't want too much. And then for the class sword, well, you do have relentless strikes, which is very good actually. And then on guard, generally you kind of want Assassin's Blade sometimes, so you can just get a full advantage from having a faster moving sword. On guard is really not too amazing, but relentless strikes is very, very good, like an S+ tier perk for swords. So you could consider picking this Quick Fang up. However, I don't think this is the god roll or anything. Guys, that is going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That's linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.